What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters, man. Let's talk about this, man. So, Young Ill is refusing any calls for ARP. ARP reaching out to Young Ill to see what's going on. Let me just say this. It's obvious Young Ill don't want to do the battle, and ARP, you can't afford for this miscommunication to take a risk on your upcoming card. Right now, you got more than enough time to fix this situation. So guess what, man? I think it ain't good for neither one of y'all. It ain't good for neither one of y'all. I think y'all should just not do this battle with Ill Will versus Young Ill. Because let me tell you something. First of all, let me address this on Young Ill. I wouldn't even do this battle if I'm you, Young Ill. When you see the fallout that took place between ARP and Verb, when they talking about physical, hurting each other physically, and everybody know that Verb is your guy, and according to your tweet, St. Louis stick together, and according to your other tweet, Matt, I don't even rock with niggas like these. You know what I'm saying? You told me, Verb, these dudes got good business. I don't rock with niggas like these. And these niggas trying to come at my guy such and such. So he already saying how he feel about ARP and them as a staff. Only for you to come out of town, to go up in them brothers' building, around his people, that ain't good. That's dumb. That's stupid. I don't care. I don't care if we have an agreement. After burning bridges like that and those things ain't been resolved behind closed doors and y'all still ain't in communication with each other, I wish I would go in the building like that. Unless we like 20 something deep, but you still at a disadvantage because you on somebody else's turf. With his family, with his guys, with his homies, with his people. And everybody following what went on. So you know what you looked at as? That's that nigga right there. That nigga right there. Ain't that Verb guy? Then Verb say he gonna break ARP jaw. Then he say St. Louis stick together. All right. Since we can't get him, let's get him. Let's just be realistic, man, how things move. Even though it might not go down like that. But after your services is done on that platform, ain't no telling what happens after that. I'm not risking it. I wouldn't do it. I'm just telling you what protocol is, man. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it unless we have some term of agreement. The situation between Verb and ARP is resolved to the point that it's a mutual respect thing. That is no hard feelings, no more. But other than that, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it if I'm Young Ill. I'm just keeping it real. Because it then got too personal. Now, same thing with ARP. That man ain't answering your calls. You calling this man. You trying to see what's up. Is it still on? You reading the tweets. You hearing how he feel about you. You hearing him taking shots and saying this little thing too. What do? Because this the same thing you accuse Daylight of. Miscommunication, you ain't answering, I ain't got the trailer. Now Young Ill guilty of the same thing, even worse. He let it be known, I ain't talking to you, don't call me, I don't even rock with people like y'all. What do? You gotta be, look, you gotta take the proper precaution, man, and be like, you know what? I can't afford it. I can't risk. Ain't no telling what I might get. He moving like this. He probably not even come with it, man. He probably just, you know what I'm saying? Just throw anything out there now. The whole situation is messed up. I think you regroup, man. I think you call him on the phone, man. If y'all can't get, well, he not even answering your call, so you can't call him on the phone. That's what I'm saying. Like, brothers need to humble themselves. And you stand to lose the most, ARP. So you know what you need to do? You have to eat that, bro. You need to humble yourself, eat that call Verb and say, you know what, man? Tell him the truth. Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep it real. I was salty. I ain't get the Lux battle. You know what me and you talked about behind closed doors. Yeah, I felt some type of way. I felt you could have evened the playing field to some degree. I don't think you really tried as hard as you would want it to, man, to help me get that battle for you that I was trying to get. Because I wanted it for my platform. So when the URL got it, yeah, I was feeling some type of way. I didn't want the deposit back. I didn't want you to do the battle for half of what we agreed on with the Iron Solomon. I felt some type of way. And I admit I probably was out of pocket. I got emotional. And I said some things I shouldn't have said. And as a man, I'm accept that. I apologize, bro. You know I ain't no soft dude. You know I'm about that action. You know what I'm saying? If you still wanted to run the fade and shoot it, no big deal. We can do that as men if that's what you want. But it ain't even about that. I'm admitting my fault where I went wrong at. I'm already at a disadvantage, fam. And I just thought me and you had a better understanding than that. Now I just see that it's all about business. So guess what? I'm going to be all about business, man. Again, I apologize. I was out of pocket because I should have, regard to what was said, I'm the one who stand more to lose. More to lose. So before my stuff go up in smoke like that, listen, okay, from here on out, it's just business, bro. All I ask is that if you're going to decline or block out or something from here on out, give me fair time in advance to make right what's about to be wrong. Just that simple and easy. But brothers don't like to humble themselves. You're like, man, F that nigga, man. I don't care what you say, man. I ain't calling nobody, man. I ain't, man, whatever. Whatever. It's okay, we see you when we see each other. Taking care of business like niggas on the street rather than brothers. It's the difference between niggas and brothers. Let me tell you. Big difference between niggas and brothers. That's that nigga stuff y'all doing. Brothers, man, get that brother on the phone, man. Listen, I ain't saying this so I can get some type of response from you, but as a man, let me just tell you, I could have handled that differently. I was out of pocket, yes. Just like that. That nigga stuff y'all on, man, that stuff don't never work out for nobody, man. You brothers need to humble yourself, and you stand to lose the most, ARP. These battle rappers, you a league owner, man. And how you handle Verb, other battle rappers is looking at that, man. You really, really put yourself out there, bro. But let me tell you something. You still could fix what you messed up, and people respect a genuine heart, man. We all watching. We know you out of pocket. It even makes you look better as a man when you able to admit it. Like, I know what y'all saying on the internet. I deserve all the negative stuff that's coming to me. I did that. But I'm human too, y'all. I messed up. I have feelings. Yeah, I felt some type of way. Wouldn't you? I wanted that battle. People would respect you more. Like, yeah, I feel you, fam. But you can't sweep it under the rug like it's not so. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. And now, like I said, this ain't good for neither one of y'all, bro. I'm keeping it real. This is not good for neither one of y'all at all. I'm just keeping it real. So, with that being said, if I'm you, R. Kelly, I was finna call ARP R. Kelly. If I'm you, ARP, you know what I do, man? I leave this alone, fam. Until I can, if I can't come to no understanding, this man still rejecting my calls, I'm reaching out to Verb. I relay my message through Verb. Like, dude ain't answering my call. Just let dude know this, man. You know, send a deposit back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to do something different. It's more than enough talent out here for you to fix that situation. And at the end of the day, you still got Math and Hollow the Don as your main event. So it's going to sell anyway, man. It's going to sell anyway. I'm buying it. You don't even like me, but I'm still buying it. You get what I'm saying? I don't care if you like me or not, though. I'm not here for you, though. So it don't even matter. But my point of what I'm saying is, you got to move differently, bro. You really got to move differently. And if I'm you, I wouldn't risk this situation. And it's obvious Young Ill would rather for you to end the battle than him pulling out like Bird did to make him look bad to get sued. I think you doing him a good thing, just telling him, look, You ain't got to do it, bro. You ain't got to do it. You ain't got to do it. I'm just going to do something different. You know what I'm saying? Since we ain't on good terms right now. I appreciate you, though. Still willing to come. I appreciate you still willing to come. Still willing to do the battle. Despite me and Verb differences. But just for business-wise. You don't have to do it. Just that simple. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours, man. If I'm ARP and Young Ill, I just don't do this battle. Especially since y'all can't come to terms with each other. The communication is broken. It ain't even worth it, man. It ain't worth it for ARP to risk it. And it ain't worth Young Ill to go. It ain't worth Young Ill to go. And this Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment that's in question. It's yours.